Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, it's Friday and the markets overnight saw a little bit lower trade on low volume. Wheat's down about 7 cents. Corn was down about a penny and beans are down about 3 cents. Yesterday we had a pretty good rally in wheat and corn. Some people link that to some news out of the Ukraine and Russia. Number one, that they may be having trouble in Ukraine financing the crops. Number two, Ukraine is dry and maybe the driest it's been in 30 years. And then also there might be some cold weather moving into Russia that might impact their spring crops. So all of this uncertainty in Ukraine also added a little bit of premium to the marketplace. This morning we're looking at some facts. Number one, today we get a hog and pig report. It'll give us the actual inventory of hogs as of March 1. Markets will be looking for a decline, but the percentage is key to the hog futures. And if it's more than, let's say, 6%, you could see the hog futures continue to drive higher. If it's less or near the average market guess, we can actually see some profit taking. There is people in the market, though, that think this PED virus is hurting the inventory more than what the USDA is going to say, and any setbacks might find some good buying going into the summer. This could impact the feed usage for both corn and soybean meal late in 2014 if the numbers are lower. We also will be looking at weather. Right now we expect warmer temperatures in the Midwest over the weekend, but then temperatures cool down next week, and we actually could see some snow across the northern part of the U.S. later next week. The maps are in difference on how much rain the southern plains are going to get next week. One has a pretty good rain event as we split the jet and have a little bit more moisture across the southern part of the country. The other one has really little precip at all for the southern plains, and so that'll be kind of key for the crop there as it comes out of dormancy. We also saw some talk about El Nino getting stronger across the South Pacific, and historically it doesn't really mean that much for U.S. crops, but it does raise the chance that our summer crops could be good. It also raises the chance that some of the dryness that's in Indonesia and Australia could continue. So we're going to have to watch that pretty closely. Monday, big day for the markets when USDA estimates March 1 grain stocks and also estimates for the first time what U.S. farmers are going to plant acre-wise for corn, beans, wheat, all crops for 2014. We should have a pretty violent reaction to that. 4 of the last 7 corn stocks report on March 1 have had limit moves that day. We also saw the International Grain Council come out with their estimates for 2014-15 world corn, soybean, and wheat crops. For corn, they show a bigger crop and bigger demand. For wheat, they show about unchanged, maybe a little bit lower wheat crop and demand unchanged. And for soybeans, just a little bit lower production and a little bit lower demand. So still looks like big crops, but also big demand. And so we'll see how that kind of plays out from an acreage standpoint, from a price standpoint, and from a demand standpoint. So a lot of data today, a lot of data Monday, starting to watch the weather more and more. And in general, the market still looks for maybe a bounce in old crop bean prices if this report Monday is bullish. But assuming normal weather, the market's looking for lower prices for corn, beans, and wheat as we move further into 2014. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. And have a safe and profitable trading day.